Kacy Paide of theinspiredoffice.com. I am a professional organizer of 16, 17 years now, based in Washington, D.C. I live in Maryland. I focus mostly on offices and paper, but part of this minimalism video series is sharing with you what goes on behind the scenes in my own life, just to prove that even organizers also have to always be getting rid of things. In order to live this minimalistic lifestyle that I aspire to, I am always getting rid of my own clutter. And I hope you can relate and that I can inspire you to get rid of exactly the same thing or something similar. So in one of our recent decluttering binges in the house, we found our little stash of keys. And my husband and I were able to get rid of 7 keys. I share this with you. It's a tiny little thing, but in helping people organize their homes, their desks, their offices, anywhere in the house, we're always finding stashes of keys. And it's one of those things that sort of puts a pause button on the organizing session, because people always say, well, I have to stop and I have to test those, or I have to make a phone call and see if this key belongs to this person, or this goes to this door or that door. I think I own that suitcase, or I think I own that trunk. And it's almost like they just don't let the organizer talk about keys. Keys are a professional organizer free zone, and we move on. And then what happens is, I've seen key collections that are, 30, 40, 50 years old. Why are keys off limits? I have my own ideas. I'm sure you have your own ideas, but in our house, nothing is off limits. So what we're doing is, I think we're gonna just toss these. Before I throw them in the trash, I will look up key recycling. I feel like some hardware stores actually take this. I do like to recycle anything I can whenever I can, so I'll do my due diligence and hopefully recycle these if I can. If not, they're going into the trash. And no, we didn't test absolutely every single one of these. A lot of times when you get rid of something, it's a little bit of a risk. You may regret getting rid of that thing. You may find that that thing was useful. And you just have to kind of ask yourself, how much of that risk are you willing to take? Will you still be able to sleep at night if you get rid of that X, Y, and Z? In our case, we are still able to sleep at night if we get rid of these keys. And ask yourself, what's the worst case scenario? If you find out this goes to a suitcase that you still have, well then why haven't you used the keys ever since you bought that suitcase 10 years ago? If you find out that these go to a trunk that you still have, then why haven't you been using this key for as long as you've had the trunk? If you find out that these go to your mother-in-law's house, well, what good have they done anybody sitting in a bowl in a drawer for the last however many years? So, do you have any keys you can get rid of? Hopefully I'm liberating you and putting you in a position where you can get rid of 2 keys, 10 keys, 50 keys. So super simple. Just put in a comment if you're willing to get rid of any keys. If so, how many, your reasons for hanging on to them, and why in this very moment you're inspired to get rid of keys. They're a tiny, tiny little thing, but these tiny little things add up. So please leave a comment. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. I have many, many other videos, especially videos in this minimalism series where I go item by item and inspire you to get rid of the same thing I'm getting rid of. So again, this is Kacy Paide. Please visit theinspiredoffice.com for more blog posts, videos, ideas, ebooks. The works is all there. So happy organizing. And